Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to propagate a sweet potato, ornamental sweet potato from cuttings uh, in water or directly in the soil. Sweet potato, so technically a true sweet potato with an edible tuber. It is also sometimes grown as an ornamental for its colorful foliage and trailing habit. Sweet potato plants can grow as perennials in U.S. Department of Agriculture plant hardiness zones 9 through 11. Although they are frequently treated as annual or ornamentals or food plants within these zones and across a much broader range. Sweet potatoes are relatively easy to propagate by rooting vine cuttings directly in the ground or in water. Select parent sweet potato plants that are growing vigorously and appear healthy with no symptoms of disease or nutrient deficiency. Prepare the site or rooting media and container for cutting. Sweet potatoes prefer a fertile, well-drained soil, so incorporate several inches of an organic material soil amendment like aged manure or well-rotted compost into the site to improve fertility and drainage. To root cuttings in a container, choose a container with ample drain holes like these. Drain holes and fill it partway with a well-drained medium that could contain half peat moss and half sand, perlite or vermiculite. Poke a hole into the rooting media in the container with a pencil for each plant, cutting spacing holes far enough apart that leaves from different cuttings will not touch. Cut 4 to 12-inch sections of stem from the tips of the sweet potato. Should be cut from the tips of the sweet potato. These are the tips. This is the tip here. I have cut one already. Make cuttings about 4 inches long if you will root them in a container and longer if you will root them in the ground. Make a clean cut just above a leaf of the bottom half, like this, of each cuttings that you will root in a container, and of the bottom 2/3 of longer cuttings you will root directly in soil. Dust the cut end of the cuttings with rooting hormone if desired to encourage more uniform rooting, but I don't do that. It will root easily without this hormone. Insert the end of the sweet potato vine into the prepared hole in the rooting medium and gently firm the medium and around the cutting to root the longer cuttings directly in the soil. Bury the entire leafless portion of the vine horizontally under only an inch or two of soil, leaving just the leafy tip above the soil and firm soil around the buried cutting. Mist the cutting gently and thoroughly shortly after placing them in the soil or medium, and mist regularly so the soil remains uniformly moist but not wet until new growth emerges from the cuttings. Then gradually decrease irrigation to allow the soil to dry somewhat between watering. Transplant the container-rooted sweet potato cuttings into their permanent containers or positions in the landscape once several roots half to 1 inch long develop, typically within few weeks. You can root sweet potato in water too, and after rooting you need to directly grow them in soil or transplant them in soil. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel to watch more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.